Are you looking for an easy job? Well, this is the easiest, hardest job I've ever done. Last video, I tried escaping Amazon for more money. Let's see how I did. It's been a month. I haven't worked at Amazon. I think I worked one shift on my week off. But now I went and picked up the easiest, hardest job from my career path. And here it is. My job specifically is more specialized, but I'm telling you, if you can leave that manufacturing logistics job, go work at an office, get paid 50% more than what you're already getting paid at base level, you're gonna set yourself up way better. Well, the number one thing that people mistake is trying to save too much and not worrying about trying to earn more. Earning more is way more powerful than trying to save. And obviously, I wear a nicer shirt now. I'm not at Amazon anymore, so that's not what's happening. But I'm gonna tell you why the office is the easiest, hardest job. Okay, because first week there was a breeze. Just started 3 weeks ago. It was super easy. Just sit at a computer. You're there for only 8 hours a day. Shift is less time than working as a delivery driver, trying to pull your back muscles. And all of a sudden, it's easy. You get paid. You don't even get paid by the hour. Get paid with a salary. You don't have to wait a week and a half to get paid. Your salary is just right there. So if you can find a way to get into the office, it's that much better. Second week comes around and I'm like, man, this is so easy. But you actually kind of feel like the time is what gets you. It's a lot of time, 40 hours a week. Doesn't seem like a lot. It's very baseline for most adults. And that was kind of tough because at Amazon, I would just finish my route and go home, get paid the same. Got paid for your work. It's kind of tough being paid for your time. I think being paid for your work is much better. But in this situation at the office, it was the time. It was trying to fill your day with tasks that you need to do. It was the easiest job, but it was the hardest job because now you're using your mind and you're constantly thinking about your work because you're actually passionate about it. I don't know, you might be, if you're an Amazon driver, delivery driver, and you've been doing it for years, you might be passionate too. I don't know a lot of people who work their W-2 jobs and they're passionate about it their whole life. If anything, go be an entrepreneur. Go start your business, go do something on the side that you actually like doing. But anyways, it became even easier, even when it was hard at the beginning because of that first paycheck. Didn't have to wait a week and a half for payroll to do its thing. It was just already in the system. Company knew exactly how much to pay me because it was salaried. Now, not saying salary should be the goal for everyone because obviously salary is a cap on how much you can make. But if salary is a big step up from your $20 an hour pay, you should do it. So you can get a job making above $50,000 to $60,000. Doesn't seem like a lot for a lot of people, but if you can get that job entry level, think about where your ceiling goes. Pretty high compared to your delivery driver job. I know a lot of UPS guys might be making $100,000, probably even more than that, but man, that's physical hard work. Respect to those guys. So we talked about that it's easy because of the pay, but let's talk more specifically on why it's hard. We talk about the mental part, but when you're in an office setting, it is so difficult, especially with our generation, to socialize. I loved being an Amazon driver because I didn't have to talk to anyone all day. No one, say hello to the neighbors and that's it. But with this job, it's like you're trying to get to know people. You want to make sure people know you, and you know, it seems kind of politically inclined environment, but overall you start caring about the people you work with. But who knows, I'm only 3 weeks in. I bet there's plenty of stuff coming my way and plenty of stories that people have had of people getting sick of their coworkers. So, and man, it's crazy. Leave in the comments the craziest coworker you've ever had. I'd love to know about that. So That's why it can be hard too, because you're trying to socialize. And me myself, I'm actually an introvert. I lose energy when I talk to people. I think most people, I think, might actually feel this way, especially my age. I'm 23, so I didn't do sales. I think if you want to make the most money, you should be a salesperson or start your own business when you're young. I didn't do that because I chose a different path, but I'm also trying to do stuff on the side like this just to get my skills better in things that are not capped by my career. So always be on the lookout. You just gotta be working. Worked 9 hours today, got home, and now we're making this video. So this might take another hour to put together, so it takes some time, but I really like doing this. So find something you like doing instead of watching TV. But I will say I still do every day. I watch TV, it's my weakness. But this is the easiest, hardest job because now I'm actually making more than Amazon delivery driving, and I can actually keep going. I can actually save. I can start investing, and who knows, maybe in the next few years there's enough money to buy a house in the area. So expensive. I'm looking at it, and my parents bought their first house when they were 24, 22 years old. They bought a townhome, 2-bedroom, $90,000. I think the down payment you just needed, like, what does that even come out to be? Like $5,000? It's nothing. Same townhome costs $350,000. You only need to make like $15 an hour, maybe $18 to be able to get that townhome. Now, I don't know what that comes out to be. That's like $45 an hour or something. So it's pretty crazy. You gotta do what you gotta do. And if you don't care for that, stay your Amazon driving job. But if you're here, easiest, hardest job is the one that takes time. But once you get it, it's extremely satisfying. Just go through your college. Maybe you got a trade school program you gotta get through. Just think about the return on investment, and that's how overall you're actually gonna make money. Now with that, I'm gonna unveil what my career is, what my job is. I said very vague about it, said it's at the office, but here we go. This is what it is. I don't know why the light's in my face like that. My name is Juan Wick, and I'm the accountant. That might seem like the most boring job you've ever thought of, and you're right. It isn't that. It's just processes. It's just money. It's the boring side of money. But it's why I'm doing something like this, because this is something I'm passionate about. I like my work. I think it's easy. I think it's worth the paycheck, the time. You know, obviously people complain about it, that could be more, but honestly, it's a good place. And I'm only 3 weeks in, but I love it because it is a change, and you can always do something like this. So just do something that helps your family, helps your situation. Who knows? And you might get a little bit more confidence in your life. But if you're someone that has to stick it out at Amazon, has to do these manufacturing warehouse jobs, respect to you. You deserve the most money in a perfect world. We get what we deserve, but we don't live that way. So we have to do the accounting jobs. We have to do those tough jobs. And if you're lucky enough, you're gonna do something you're passionate about, and congratulations. If you like this was the easiest, hardest job. And subscribe. Thanks.